Hey everyone, welcome to Legends Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
No, I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 7, season 1 of The Acolyte. So last time in The Acolyte, we had the switcheroo of May and Osha. May hanging out with Sol. Osha hanging out with...
Quimir?
Quimir, sure. That guy.
Or Smilo Ren, if you want to call it.
Yeah, him. So seeing each side of the coin, and then during the episode, Sol realised it was May. I'm assuming she made some sort of comment. I watched it a couple of times. I don't actually realise what she did, but it's something she must have tweaked him. And then he sort of caught her, but then Osha was sort of listening to his Kumar's story. And we saw sort of some scar on his back, and then we saw a whiplash.
Oh yes,
lightsaber,
you love that edition,
which I didn't like, but apparently it's in High Republic comics, which I haven't got that far yet because I'm only on the first volume. I think it's on volume 3, and it happens in the old comics or something. So lots of people commenting, "Oh, it's already there," and I was like,
"Still doesn't make it. Read it, but doesn't make it any less dumb."
I don't.
It's the same with the twirly lightsabers in Clone Wars.
Yeah, in Rebels, flying lightsabers.
Doesn't make it any less idiotic.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any worse.
You notice how in the later seasons of Clone Wars they stopped using that because it was really stupid.
Well, because it was in Rebels they started. Did they use it in Clone Wars as well?
Is it in Clone Wars? When did
Rebels is where they use Rebels when they start it's like jump and fly. And it's like that makes no sense.
I think it's when they the episode where Darth Vader shows up on the pyramid, and one of them's lightsaber gets damaged and she tries to take off and it explodes, and they're like, maybe we shouldn't be using those to do that anymore.
It was a bit anyway. So I guess it's kind of cool, but it just seemed very, very dangerous having a whip for a lightsaber.
If you can control it. Why not?
Yeah. But how do you practice with it? Jesus. Like,
there goes my arm with a normal whip.
There goes my arm. You usually put padding on. I don't think anything. I used to put Beskar on, I guess. Stop it wrong. All that. What's that?
Cortosis, the metal that his helmet's made of.
It'll be very hard to defend against, though.
Yeah, true. So need some nunchuck lightsabers next, I think.
Nunchuck, you use your armpits to stop it.
The first time you use it, you slice your arm off.
But no, you have the nunchuck, but then the
whips don't make no difference. The nunchuck. I can get behind.
What I'm saying, if you can have whips, let's have some nunchuck. Let's go proper green.
You don't use your arms.
Yeah, I know, but I meant you have the normal bit, then you have the lightsaber pop it out the end like daggers.
So the chain is made out of a lightsaber.
Yes. So you put it around your neck, you cut your neck off.
Yeah, everything fits.
It's so much less than...
I didn't mean the actual bit you hold as a lightsaber.
Yeah, I know, but even the bloody thing you still use.
Yeah, I know.
You use your body to use it. You chop yourself in half.
You just wear Beskar.
Just go, right, let's fight. And you just stand there and watch the guy kill himself.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Ah, we got it.
It's the dumbest thing.
What?
Which make no sense. I want nunchucks.
I didn't say I want nunchucks. I said what's next? Nunchucks.
That's hilarious.
It's not like... Alright, we're going off on a tangent now. Screw you guys. Nobody else see my point at all. So let's get... We've got 2 episodes left. Also the Osha put the helmet on, which apparently you can't see out of, so that's pretty impressive. I guess she's going to link with May, and then Sol's going to tell May everything, so they both are at the same time.
Well, it depends, doesn't it? Because that blocks out everything. So, will their link, because obviously they were created together by the Force, is it strong enough so they can talk through it, or is it still block them?
He must be able to feel the Force with the helmet, because that's how he can fight, because he can feel it around him.
He does say it's like it blocks everything else, so he's one with the Force.
Yeah,
that's the only thing he sees. So like you say, if Osha's
but it's focusing within himself.
Yeah. But if Osha's blocking out everything that's clouding her mind, playing judgment, all she's got is the Force. Like you say, they're linked because they're twins.
Yeah, maybe that would work. That's what I kind of think.
Because it's also when Sol's going to tell May.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I kind of think that's like
she can kind of hear at the same time, and then they both know at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah. And then whatever he says, I wonder if that'll convince Osha that actually maybe she should join him. Ooh. Don't know. We shall see. But let's jump into this episode and find out. And just before we jump into episode 7 of The Acolyte, I just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel. We really do appreciate it. But if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please click that beautiful subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. We've got loads of cool shows coming up. I'd love to you to join us. So please click on that. Don't forget, if you want to see the full watch along of this series as well as all the other shows we react to, please head over to our Patreon, sign up there. You'll see loads of full watch alongs to watch and enjoy. So let's jump into this episode of The Acolyte. Flashing back. Yep. 16 years earlier, yep.
Stonehenge.
Okay.
When he sees them in the woods.
what they're looking for originally.
Thought it was the planet.
Maybe.
Was it just drugs?
New temple to build.
That's
some high class cocaine. Pure. It's the purest I've ever seen. Seen 4 Jedi just to farm some plants.
It's time of peace. They've got nothing else to do.
I'm not hungry.
I'll take yours.
Unwise to insult a worker's cooking.
Rip your arms off.
Man, I want to go home to Coruscant.
I know, but we're on a mission.
We've been here for 7 weeks. And there's no one here, and if we were going to find something, we probably would have found it by now.
Like what we see on this planet. It's a power. It should be studied, protected. Nothing could be more important to the Jedi.
So that's what they say when they see people on it then.
Appreciate the significance of emergence. Nor are we sure that it's the cause of life on Brendok. Do not confuse Torben's feelings with your own. I do not tell him answers to ease his mind. I teach him to seek the answers for himself. You disagree. That's why I have a Padawan and you do not.
We'll split up then. So, follow the river. We haven't covered the Northlands yet. Meet us back at the camp.
Okay.
So he finds them.
Well, that's the tree.
He's going to witness them using the Force.
Oh yeah.
So, great cult.
Yeah, he's like witches.
Jesus, she came out of nowhere.
Yeah. One.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's amazing. Got the same combination of my luggage.
He's going to climb it. Alright. Fair play, dude.
Oh, so he's there. He's actually been spying on them for ages.
Get up.
Force push.
Yeah. Yeah. Take them all out at once. It's a multi-kill right there.
The witches prepare for a ceremony tonight. What if the girls are in danger? Indara, I know you would defer to the council, but I insist. Come with me. See what I have seen.
This must be an old mining site.
Omega, slice the controls.
We must escort you.
It's too risky to go in as a group. They'll take it as a threat.
There are over 50 of them.
50 women. And only 2 children.
We should go as a team.
Fine. But we must be vigilant.
You're trespassing.
Forgive our intrusion. We thought this planet was uninhabited.
I find that hard to believe.
You're going to see what he saw.
You've traveled so far only to become trapped on this planet. You are a strong and good Jedi. You are a strong and good Jedi. But you have natural desires you suppress. So you wish to escape this planet. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. You wish to escape this planet. I can help you.
It's like they're proving their case.
Your master denies you. I would always let you have what you need. Ask me. Ask.
She was in his mind for a long time then.
I want to return to Coruscant.
Kneel.
Mama, I want to show them what you taught me. Please let me take the test.
You cannot deny that Jedi have the right to test potential Padawans. With your permission, of course.
Of course, sure, yeah.
That was clever, suggesting we test the girls. Buys me time to ask the council for guidance.
Indara, I feel a connection to Osha.
So, testing the twins is not something we can take seriously. Our covenant will never are so insular.
No, better kill them all then.
What covenant?
Yeah.
I think that's what the council will say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you said there was no life.
Yeah, no life. Our records state that, so it must be true.
And who is protecting this child if not the Jedi? I believe she wants to live with us.
Do not confuse what Osha wants with what you want.
Ascension means Osha and I will lead the coven. That's why I have a marking like Mama.
But your children, how can you become the leaders?
I
Because we're special.
don't know. Mama said everyone must walk through fear. Everyone must be sacrificed to fulfill their destiny.
They're all going to match suicide down that pit.
I mean, maybe it was.
Yeah.
May was instructed to fail. I would like to try a different approach with the other child.
You may.
Tell me the motherfucking truth.
Yeah.
A planet.
Correct.
What's she do?
She's like, oh crap, that means we're going to have to take you with you.
What now, Master?
You should run the girls' blood samples. I've contacted Council for instruction.
Osha passed.
I will meet you at the camp when I hear their answer.
The council tell her to go there and wipe them out.
The council said no. They will not sanction bringing the twins to Coruscant or separating them from their coven.
But there's something dangerous about those women.
You can feel the twins are not safe.
They say that we have interfered too much already.
Will they let us come home at least?
No. Do not alter this little girl's destiny because you have formed an emotional attachment to her.
That is not what's happening here.
Is the twins' blood test results? The M count is very high. Extremely high. Very force sensitive. Their symbionts are the same.
They are twins.
No, exactly the same. Even identical twins would have different symbionts. This is impossible without some kind of manipulation.
The twins were artificially created.
Maybe by tapping into a power dense enough to split one consciousness into two bodies?
Only a virgins could create that type of power.
Stop!
You can kill them all.
We just need proof of the virgins, and those girls are the proof. Stop, take it home!
Oh wow, he goes crazy.
Yeah.
So you think he's got a scar from one of them trying to stop him? Possibly.
And the nunchuck lightsabers.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. I'm saying, see, it would work. So her twisting his mind is now going to backfire massively. Oh, so he's going to force his way in and take the girls because that means he can go home.
You want to stop Osha from leaving? Then stop her.
Oh, she's forcing her.
The girl has yet to discover the power she holds. It's not her decision to make.
But is it ours?
You cannot allow Osha to go.
We want to commit suicide together.
You would sacrifice our future for the wish of a child.
My children are our future. Our wish must be considered.
You may be their mother, but you are also our leader.
Follow me.
Climb like you never climbed before.
You cannot let them in your head again. Do you understand? I need you to help me get the girls. Okay? Yep.
I need to see what happens at this fire.
We won't let it happen. Please!
There's no way that we can land the ship there. If I can get close enough, do you think you can make the jump? Go. We must stop him before he starts a conflict. Go!
Yeah, go Wookiee!
Whoops. What do you think was going to happen?
Oh, so okay, she did just do that.
What are you doing?
I was trying to stop it.
So she did start the fire.
She did start a fire, but she's trying to stop it at the same time. Bows at the ready.
Take another step and it will be your last.
We come with noble intentions.
You wish to know if we will allow Osha to join you, to be raised by an institution instead of a family.
The twins. Where did they come from?
Someday those noble intentions you all have will destroy every Jedi in the galaxy.
Osha!
Help me!
Uh-oh. Whoa, what the fuck? What? I'm sorry, what is this? Oh, so... What is she?
I was going to let Osha go. It's what she wants.
Mama! Mama!
That's why she hates him so much. Too bad, but that's really.
So I don't want to fight. I'm not gonna let you stab me either.
The twins! They're locked inside!
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's like a teleport.
You should not have brought him here.
No. My mind is fortified.
Not you.
Uh-oh.
You have to fight him.
Oh, wow, controlling him. That's where he gets the scar from then.
Because they don't want to attack him.
Defensive stances only.
Yeah, he's pretty strong as well. Whoa.
Do you reckon all those dead bodies that we saw is an illusion and they're not dead at all? Oh, good block.
Yeah.
He's going to cut him. He's going to go because.
You're not going to overpower a Wookiee by physical strength.
Oh, this is not from a lightsaber thing then.
Jesus.
Oh, good so.
Oh,
Just
nice.
disarmed him.
You can see why he won't.
Then Wookiee disarmed soul.
Yep.
So he's disarmed him.
Yeah.
It's a Trinity then.
Yeah. Yeah, out of my head. Wow, that killed them?
I guess so, probably connection. They choose one, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. God, what a horrible choice to make.
It's going to show how she survived.
Yeah, how did May survive? Falling off the...
How did she meet the master though?
Exactly.
Wow. Yay.
It worked.
I warned you not to interfere. I warned both of you,
I wanted the twins to be safe.
with no thought of the consequences.
I had to make a choice.
Master! Master! What will we tell the council?
It's the Wookiee's fault.
Maybe all of them.
He's not here.
Tell the council the truth. May burned down the witch's fortress, and everyone was lost.
They weren't the ones that sort of turned to smoke, because they weren't there.
I must face the council.
Why would you do that?
The other mother wasn't there, was she?
No.
After everything this little girl has lost tonight, you take away her dream as well? Before you throw yourself at the mercy of the council, ask yourself why you made this choice.
You're okay, Osha. They're on our way to Coruscant.
What happened?
They started a fire.
And
gonna get.
what happened next? I don't know. Well, that answered that question.
It was everybody's fault. Everybody fucked up.
I'm very curious to know that May and Osha are one consciousness split in half, though. That makes things interesting.
Yeah. What was the? Like, what is their end? What is the end goal of this ascension ceremony that they were destined to do?
They were going to lead them as well. So it's like, why?
Yeah, but it sounded like they were going to commit suicide. So,
Yeah, I guess so. But why create a single being and split them in two to then lead a covenant?
Unless they weren't meant to be split in two, and that happened by accident.
I know, when you think about their religion is like the power of many.
Yeah.
It's like we don't need.
Well, even the saying between
Yeah.
Osha and May that they do is that the power of one, power of two, whatever it is. It's
Yeah.
always the power of two.
But then if you have one that is two,
Then there's you're more powerful.
you
right?
kind of because
Which kind of I guess I don't understand why Osha doesn't feel it for May. That's why May is so desperate not to lose Osha. I don't know why Osha doesn't feel it for May, but yeah. And I say I don't think we saw the other mother die.
no, 'cause she just turned
Unless she
into smoke.
turned to smoke and went to the other women, and then they all controlling the wicked, and they all died. But I didn't actually see her in the pile of people.
No, she was responsible for a lot of the shit that went down there.
It's curious how Sol just killed her, killed the other mum as well, like because she was turning to smoke.
Well, when
He
so
just panics.
So was May, because she started doing
Yeah.
the smoke thing, and
Yeah,
May
she-
started to dissolve as well. So I
Yeah.
think he tried to stop that.
She was going to disappear because he always knew he was there. He wanted to save them too, right?
Yeah, so he thought if she disappears, then she's going to take May. He thought that was Osha, actually, didn't he?
Yeah, because
He said Osha.
Yeah. That was even more confusing because he thought he had a connection to Osha through the Force.
Yeah.
So you thought he would have known which one of the two it was, but maybe it's both of them in one again.
Yeah,
And
true.
it's
Yeah.
conflicted about his feelings for both of
So
them.
he killed her to stop her disappearing.
Was-
And then she did start the fire, but only because she was urged on by the other mother,
Yeah.
to not let him out.
What a bitch.
And then she tried to put the fire out, and it didn't work.
Hmm.
And she tried to call for help, but that didn't work either because the other stuff was going down.
The ones that were controlling the Wookiee's mind, but he just up and died as soon as the connection was
I
broken.
guess, yeah. Was it what's Trinity's name?
Indara?
Indara could like force them out, and they all just yeah.
Or were they just knocked out? They weren't dead.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the doctor and the explosion killed them, right? Or maybe they're still out there. That does make more sense rather than just them all being like laying on the floor. So maybe she pushed them, they passed out. But then none of that would ever happen if the other mother
hadn't got in his head.
Had got in his head in the first place, being like, "Oh, you want to go back to Coruscant?
Yeah.
We'll find the thing that will send you back." It's the children.
Yeah. Oh shit!
That really backfired, like real badly.
It also proves how much of a hypocrite the Common is because they're like, "Oh, we Jedi just use their power for force. You know, we'll get in your head and make you do the things we want you to do."
Yeah. At least it makes sense why they all feel so guilty now. Because if they didn't go on their impulsive actions, none of that covenant would have died. So they were responsible for all those deaths. So it does kind of make a bit more sense now.
It's going to be interesting just how May gets off of that planet and finds...
Yeah, finds him, right? Or how he finds her,
Well, because you remember at the end of the episode where we had the first flashback, she's walking out of the bottom of the cliffs, like unharmed. So how the hell did she survive that fall?
Yeah.
Unless the other mother who disappeared has got something to do with it.
Well,
So-
she goes up to the tree, doesn't she, try and look for Osha?
Unless when she falls, she does that black smoke thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe because
And then-
she's ascended, isn't she? So she's got that power.
Yeah.
What do you think?
But
Why?
she doesn't know she can do it. It was like sort of a conscious thing to say hello.
Do you think that's why he challenges her to try and fight someone unarmed? Because to try and bring that out of her?
Maybe.
Possibly.
But he would only know that if he'd seen it, right? Surely.
Yeah, true.
So
Or she told him about it.
He's in the employ of the other mother.
Maybe, or she told him about it, being like, she's like, how did you survive when she's taking the storage? She goes, I just turned to smoke and I appeared there or something. And he's like, really? Well, let's try and bring that out of him.
Or he's seen her meditating and seen her do it.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know she's doing it.
Yeah, and he's like, well, let's see if we can bring that out of you. And I guess
she might have put his helmet on as well.
Yeah, true.
Like he's done to Osha, and May did that, and he's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
But then she doesn't know his face. She didn't know he was quote.
Yes, true.
I suppose. Yeah. If he could maybe made another one. I don't know.
It'd be curious to know if he knows about that. That's why the challenge was to destroy someone unarmed. Because if you learn how to use that power, you can obviously they try and stab you, you teleport behind them and kill them, right?
And we'd be interested to see if he does sort of train Osha a little bit, and she does it straight away.
But she hasn't ascended, so does she still have the power inside her?
I imagine she does.
I mean, both mothers seem to have it, so maybe they all have it.
Because the others don't have that logo on their heads, do they?
I don't even know if the other mother has it.
No.
Maybe it's the leader of the coven that has to ascend.
But she did it. But she did it as well, didn't she? The other one with the spikes in her head. She teleported.
Yeah.
But she didn't have the ascension mark unless it's somewhere else, like on her arm or something.
Yeah. I don't feel like the ceremony finished with May, right?
Yeah, because they were about to do Osha. They did May, and they were about to do Osha, and then they.
Yeah, but then I felt like there was going to be something afterwards to finish it all off.
Yeah, they're going to jump down the well.
Yeah, so exactly. So it hasn't fully happened.
Maybe.
So that would make sense why Osha can maybe do it as well as May.
Yeah.
They were all standing around the well, blessing it, and then they were doing the ceremony around the well. It seems like there's something.
Maybe that was the thing. It's a test to see if they all jump down and then they turn into smoke and survive. The kids are meant to do that and do it, and that's how May survived the fall.
It'd be the third set of twins we pushed down this hole this week.
Maybe they know it happens under high pressure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's an instinct, isn't it? Right?
Yeah. And that's how May survives.
Yeah. I guess that's the only way, right? Must be the only way. But why? I guess she assumes Osha's dead because she didn't see Soul there, did she?
She thinks everyone's dead, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, maybe she saw it all happen. She knows her mother's dead because she saw Soul kill her. But that was it. But yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Cool to see Wookiee with a lightsaber as well.
Even
if he was evil. Yeah, it was quite. I was say it answered all the questions. I think it just seems a bit. Yeah. Whether as you say, whether the Covenant were dead from them pushing them out of the Wookiee's mind, or they just all passed out and then they just died because of the explosions.
They all dropping at once. Maybe they just died.
Yeah. Well, maybe she overpowered them, right? So maybe they just passed out and then the explosions killed them. It's crazy with Soul having to choose between them as well. You didn't see that angle last time when he's holding both of them and he makes a choice about to save Osha and not May. That must be guilt riding for him because he literally let her die.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if we get any flashbacks in the next episode. The next episode's got a lot of tying up to do. If Osha obviously left the Jedi at some point, what caused that to happen?
Well, they said in the first episode it was because she couldn't get over the trauma of what happened that night. And she needed to let go of her pain and emotion, and she couldn't do it because she had so much anger for May. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't mind seeing a flashback of that as well. It'd be interesting, especially because the whole thing of the council said no to training her, and even Adara was like, She's too old. It was a good delaying tactic to say we need to test them even though we know they can't. Neither of them can ever be Jedi. And he's like, oh no, one of them will be. She's like, no, too old. That can't happen. So that was quite interesting.
Then it's only when they, well, I know the Padawan rushed off when he found the virgins, but like, okay, we can't just leave them be because they are they are one. They are Force. So.
What was it? It was a virgins in the Force, right? Which is what Anakin is.
Yeah.
So I can see people begin kicking off about that. But no, Anakin's the only virgin, so there can't be any others, but there's 2 kids.
It still makes Anakin special because they were conceived and created purposefully.
Yeah.
But Anakin was basically...
he was something the Force...
The Force did because fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Palpatine was
manipulating it. Yeah. It's like, oh, you want to push me? I'll push you back. Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. See, one episode to try and wrap everything up is gonna be really I don't understand how, unless they're like leaving it open for a season 2. I don't know if they'll get one because it hasn't been that well received. But
but they wouldn't have known that writing it, would they?
No, exactly. So
it's like any of these sort of small mini-series. They one and done. And I don't think in the lead up they've ever talked about doing season 2. It's always it's been in the planning for 5 years.
Does that mean they kill off the guy? Kumar. Well, I think everyone needs to die pretty much, right? Because otherwise, they all know about this sith. So,
unless he is like related to the Palpatine stuff.
I hope not. I don't. It doesn't need to be related. It can be its own story. They don't need to try and feed it into for that one.
I'd like him to be the legend of like the Knights of Ren. He's like the first one.
He looks very similar to one of them.
Yeah,
so.
And the music of Kylo Ren was playing when he was fighting. So.
Yes. Yeah.
That's got to be linked somehow.
That would be cool. But I guess will he die or will he be will he get away and he'll just be left into the ether, to the galaxy somewhere? What happens with Zosha and May as well?
They won't survive this. I don't think
either of them.
Nope. It's going to become they'll become whatever they need to be. I think. Become one.
But is that the point though? Because I thought the point is the power of 2. So there's meant to be 2 of them, but they need to be in sync maybe to be able to beat him.
Usually, if it's a longer episode.
Yeah, I think it has to be right. There's so much. At the moment, Sol's going over here with May.
Yeah.
Osha's on the planet with. Then you've got the Jedi, the other woman, the Whip, and all the others like on the ship over here. Like, there's no, they're not on course to meet each other anywhere unless May can sense where Osha is. They go there. He kills Sol, and then the 2 of them kill him. But then die. I don't know. Die at the same time.
Everybody dies.
It's like Rogue One, right? Everyone dies. Yeah, I don't know. Me interested to find out though. I'm curious to see what they do with the finale.
If they do, they leave it open, and then like season 2 never happens.
Yeah, so annoying.
Well, I think I genuinely.
Because most people hate the show.
Yeah,
I genuinely don't think they've set up a season 2. So I don't think they've talked about it at all in.
All the other shows they've wrapped up, haven't they?
Yeah. Well,
Mandalorian. Ahsoka they didn't.
Yeah.
No.
That's part of Dave Filoni's ongoing plan.
Yeah.
Along with Mandalorian, so that's got its own little thing. But Book of Boba Fett was.
Yeah, Obi-Wan
was one and done.
Yeah. It's true.
I can't remember. It could have been done in 2 episodes.
Don't slag off Obi-Wan.
It could have been though.
Yeah, but it was
the last 2 episodes were the best part.
Yeah,
but
it was
so
good.
much.
It was so much good build up to see him.
Like Leia running away. Have you seen the cut of that?
Well,
you know when is it Flea from
the first episode.
You know they come and they do that crappy chase scene.
Yeah.
Someone's cut it up. Goes, this is how it's supposed to do it. He goes up, and they have the little chat, and then rather than running off, the guy just puts the bag over her head and they take her away. It makes so much more sense.
Directed by George Lucas, he cuts that. Right?
I think the bit that made me laugh uncontrollably when that was the when he's trying to get her out the Fortress Inquisitorius with her under his coat.
Yeah,
it's just so dumb.
I mean, there were dumb bits in it, but I enjoyed seeing him at rock bottom for like a few episodes, being summoned back, trying to seeing Vader for the first time, and being beat the shit out of, and then obviously the last episode's good as well. But it's fine. I enjoy that. Anyway, cool. All right, well, let's find out what happens in the finale next week. So, everyone, that was episode 7 of the Acolyte. Please comment below, let you know your thoughts now that the reveal has happened of what actually happened 16 years ago. Please let us know your thoughts on it. What do you think? Anything else missing? Are all the Covenant dead, or were they just knocked out and now get blown up? Please let us know. And what do you think is going to happen in the finale? All the things that need to wrap up. Listen below. And do you want a season 2? Please comment below on that as well. Don't forget we have the full reaction over on our Patreon. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. We really do appreciate it. And if we also on social media, links in the description below. And we also do a podcast. If you listen to the podcast, type in Legends Podcast, you find us there. And we'll see you very soon for another reaction.